review. We add or subtract with decimals. What is the rule? And we add or subtract using decimals. Carlos.
Go left to right.
We need to line up when we add or subtract decimals. We need to make sure that we line them up. Okay. When we multiply with decimals, what's the rule? When do we take care of the decimal when we multiply? Alexis? That's fractions. Just decimals, or is this fractions? No, use decimals, this is. Yes. Not before. At the end. And then when we divide, we take care of the decimal. Right away. Okay? So we make sure we're dividing by a whole number. If we are, we can carry that decimal right up to the top. If we're not, we make sure that what we're dividing by is a whole number. And however many decimal places I have to move that, that's how many I move it on the inside. Okay? So we got a lot to do with decimals, and today they're going to test your knowledge of just using decimals in general. So sometimes you might be doing one of these operations. Sometimes you might be doing more than one of these operations. So it's good to know. So make sure that you don't, if you don't already, have these in your notes, that you get these down so that we remember what we're doing. We will go through a handful of these together in class. And then, as always, I will set you loose to take care of some of those on your own. Number 1, Guided Practice, page 167. Ty, Lauren, and Raj also eat at the restaurant. Now, the restaurant they are referring to is El Sombrero, which the menu is listed on the previous page, 166. Okay, you see at the top of the page, the menu for El Sombrero. Okay, sounds like a good restaurant. The Hat. You always want to go eat at a place called The Hat, right? No? Ty, Lauren, and Raj also eat at the restaurant. Ty orders quesadillas, beef fajitas, and flan. Lauren and Raj each have chicken fingers and coleslaw. Who would get chicken fingers? Anyway, how much change should they receive if they give the server $30? Okay, so what is it we need to find out first of all? How much they spent. So let's take care of Ty. What did Ty order? He ordered quesadillas. How much were the quesadillas? Alexis? So we're going to be adding these up, right? So we're going to line these up. $2.25 for quesadillas. Beef fajitas. How much for the beef fajitas? $8.95. We're going to line up these decimals. And then it says that he had flan, and that was $3.35. Okay. Well, we're going to add those up. Let's just put that on hold for a minute. And then we've got, who else? We've got Lauren and Raj. Okay. Okay. So they each have chicken fingers, which are $4.50. So I'm going to put that down for both of them. And coleslaw, which was how much, Carlos? $1. Okay. Why don't we just, you figure this out and then we'll take it from there. You haven't caught up. Here's what we've got so far. Ty was definitely the big eater in the group and ordered $14.55 worth of food. And then Lauren and Raj are both at $5.50 apiece. Now, where do we go from here? The first thing we needed to find out was how much they spent, and where do we need to go from here? Larissa. Let's add them all up. Let's add the $14.55 to the $5.50 and the $5.50 to find out what their total bill was, right? So 5, 15, 15. So 25.55 is what their bill was. So now what I need to do is subtract this amount from what? And I got to still line up those decimals. Okay. So the change they should receive should be $4.45. So what do we all have in this problem? Well, we could have what? We did some adding with the decimals. With these two over here, I could have multiplied everything times 2 if I wanted to go a little bit quicker. Sure. It all is just a matter of preference. Okay? Whatever it is you want, however you want to approach it is fine with me, as long as we get to the end the right way. So yeah, then we just take it, and then we did some subtracting. Okay. Number 2. Number 2.
This is boring.
Making me hungry. As a special deal, Lauren and 2 of her friends share one health club membership. The membership costs $66.15 per month. How much does each person save on the cost of the membership per month? Okay. What is it that we know? We know that it costs $66.15 per month. How many of them are using the membership? 3. Now, how much should they be paying if each of them got their own membership? How are we going to figure that out? If each of them got their own membership, that divide by 3, I would have to multiply by 3, right? Nope. Not yet. 2 places. All right. 198.45, right? So if I know that, that's what each of them would be paying, or total. And we know that they would each pay $66.15. How much are each of them saving? Well, let's divide this $66.15 by 3. Let's see what they're paying right now. If I'm going to divide, all right, $22.05 is what they're paying. Okay, so if they're each paying that now, as opposed to the $66.15 they would be paying just per month, we probably didn't need to do all that. Yeah. Let's just subtract the $22.05. This is what it would have cost. This is what they're paying. The difference will be how much they're saving. So we subtract. $44.10 is what they're saving. Number 3, independent practice. Read it, set it up, and finish it by yourself. It's very similar to number 1. Pay $3.75 for a penny, $9.60 for a nickel, and $5.50 for a dime. How much change should he receive if he paid with a 20? So I'm going to set that 20 up over here, and I'm going to subtract it from something, and I got to find out what I'm going to subtract it from first. So we're going to add these all up to see how much money he spent, first of all. So 13 plus 5 is 18. 4 plus the 13 plus 5 is 18. So let's now subtract the 1885 from 20, lining up the decimal. Desi? $1.15. Number 4. Try number 4. So Cora and Mita split the cost of a sandwich that cost $5.50 and a bottle of spring water that costs $1.98. How much did each person pay? So we need to add these up to find out how much the sandwich and the bottle of spring water cost, first of all. So 8 and 14 and $7.48 is how much the sandwich and the water cost altogether. If they're going to split it, we're going to find out how much by dividing by 2. So now, not only do we add with decimals, we're also going to divide with the decimal. Are we dividing by a whole number? Therefore, I can carry that decimal straight up to the top. 2 into 7 is 3 times. 2 into 14 is 7. And then 2 into 8 is 4. So they each paid $3.74. Number 5. Floyd belongs to a mail order music club. He ordered 3 cassette tapes at $7.99 each. You know what cassette tapes are?
Yeah.
And 3 CDs at $10.99 each. The shipping and handling cost was $5.95. What was his total cost? Okay. What is shipping and handling? Yeah.
They ship it to you.
Yeah, so the shipping is so that it arrives on your front doorstep, and the handling is to make sure it arrives on your front doorstep safely. So you pay for that when you order something. Well, you order something online, whatever it is now, but okay. So whenever you get something shipped to your house, they will, so sometimes they'll have free delivery, but a lot of the times it's shipping and handling, especially if you buy something off a TV, right? Okay. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. Okay. 3 cassettes. $7.99 a piece. He needs 3 of them. Plus, he orders 3 CDs for $10.99 each. Okay, let's find this out, and then what we'll do is we'll add the $5.95 shipping and handling to it. Okay, so 27. 27 plus 2 is 29, and 23, 2 decimals, so 23.97. Over here, 27. 27 plus 2 is 29. $32.97. So the price of the shipping and handling, the price of the 3 cassettes, and the price of the 3 CDs brings us a total of $62.89. What's the easier way? Oh, nice. Good work. Yeah, see, Carlos took the $7.99 and he said, you know what? That's really close to 8. I'm going to multiply that 8 times 3 and get 24. But I'm 3. I'll take away a cent for each one I have. So that's smart. If you can do that and you can still keep track of the problem, that's fine. That's good. If that throws you off too much, then I wouldn't do it. Okay? Try number 6. Okay, number 7. The Miller family paid for their new computer in 4 equal payments. The first 3 payments, amounted to $706.50. It says, what was the total cost of the computer? Are they done making payments yet? No, they're making 4 total payments, but they've only made 3. So we need to find out how much each of those 3 payments are. Oops. Okay, so I'm going, because they've only made 3. They have to make 4, Carlos, but in order to find out how much each payment was, if they've only made 3, I have to divide by 3 first. So 3 into 7 is twice. 3 into 10 is 3. 3 into 16, 5. There's my decimal. 3 into, did I drop that 5 already? No. 3 into this 5 here is 5. So $235.50 is what they paid for each payment. So if they've already paid $706.50 for the first 3, they have to make 1 more payment of okay. So now we need to add them up. 10 to 12, 4. Total cost of their computer, $942. Okay? Now, Edsel brought up also a good point, saying once he found out how much they paid per month, all he did was take that monthly payment and multiply it by 4, which is also an option that's going to give you your 942. Okay? So again, what you'll find is that there's other avenues that can be taken to still achieve the correct answer. Okay? Number 8. Harry buys 3 shirts at $11.99 each. Okay? And 2 pairs of pants at $17.99 each. How much change do you receive if he gives the sales clerk 4 $20 bills? 4 $20 bills equal? 80. So I'm going to subtract whatever this is from 80. So Carlos would say, why don't you just go $12? 12 times 3 is 36, but take away 3 cents. You get what?
Oh, it's 32. No, it's 12. It's
35.97. And here, 18 times 2 is 36, but take away 2 pennies. $35.97. Find out how much we spent total. It's 98, sorry. 15 19, 11, and 71.95. And we should get 805. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, take one, pass it back. So numbers 1 through 5 on the worksheet. 7-7, 1 through 5. 5 problems.